It's time!
Starting off with a giveaway.
So did you know about the scandal? That's what I'm saying. You're fair weather fans.
10 on the scale of candy for you.
It's another Average Golf Club podcast. My name is Adam McLean. This is Connor Sibley, where the rules are made up and the points don't matter. We have a lovely...
Starting off with a giveaway. If I had just broken that, I appreciate your faith in my athletic ability.
Well, yeah, because watching you catching footballs yesterday was kind of concerning.
I caught it, dude. What you mean,
Not
bro?
by much.
You underthrew it on that
What's
one.
the distance to... No, I'm talking about the very first one. What's the distance to the camera right now? So we are giving away a Milesy Gene Pro G1 rangefinder. Let us know what your number one course in America is that you've played.
That you have to have played.
Yeah, you have to play that we need to go play. I want to find some new courses that aren't like it's freaking Pebble Beach
Links
or Pinehurst or that type of stuff. Give us something that's like a sneaky, good course. Doesn't have to be public. Doesn't have to be private. Just let us know where we should come play. That's kind of under the radar.
Yeah, that'd be good because I'd love to go out there and play.
So we're giving away one of those bad boys. Rangefinder, throw it up on the screen real quick. Pop.
Boom. That's yours. If you want it, got to be subscribed.
So did you know about the scandal that happened, I think, in 2021 with the Nike VP? Whose son was running a backdoor reselling business with her Nike corporate credit card.
No way.
So this happened, I think, 3 or 4 years ago. It was right after COVID. He had a resale sneaker business, and he would have all these hype shoes, like all the Off-White Jordans and the Air Force Louis Vuittons and any type of really hype shoe that came out. He had early access to them, and he would have hundreds and hundreds of pairs. It was like, something's going on here, blah, blah, blah. She got fired. He was using her corporate credit card with her discount to get the shoes and then reselling them. So she got fired from Nike.
She got fired. She
lost her job because she was against policy. I know something about getting fired for, not obtaining to company policy.
What?
When,
which could be a full circle moment sometime. You never know.
Well, that'd be cool. But anyways, she got fired. Fast forward 4 years.
4 years?
4 years later, she was just hired as the president of Foot Locker.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's crazy because you know how like my high school was this way. I feel like North Oconee had to for sure be this way too. There's always that one kid with really rich parents that ends up being the dealer of the school.
The dealer?
I won't say the D word because I don't want to get D-mad.
Like the Mary Jane stuff?
Like stuff like that, or even the heavier stuff. There's like the rich kid at the school whose parents have money, so they don't really notice that he's getting the money to kind of do this stuff. It's like that, but shoes.
Yeah, and I see it both ways. Like maybe she had to know what's going on, but also...
You think she was in on it?
I mean, you got to know what your son's doing. Like, where is he getting all the Nike shoes when she works for Nike? However, I see it on both sides. Yeah, it's probably not up to standard, but two, is that actually affecting her job? No. But what if he just runs it back around to at Foot Locker?
That would be so funny.
But it's not mom's credit card.
Hey, Mom, do you have a new card I can use?
She just now the president of Foot Locker, so everybody's up in roar of, oh my gosh, this was a whole Ponzi scheme. She needed to do jail time and all that stuff.
Dude,
it's like,
how much money is he even making off of that?
Couple $1,000s a month,
right? Which she's probably on salary for $400,000
with equity.
Yeah. So like, you think she's risking? Like, I would argue she had no idea. She's not gonna risk $400,000 a year for her son to make 20.
I mean, he was probably making $60,000-$80,000 a year easily, but I think it might be one of those situations. I don't know the guy. I have no idea what this kid's like, but maybe that was just like his version of working, where they just gave him something to do. Doesn't have a real job because he's living off of mom making $4 million a year.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So, I mean, I don't know.
It's kind of like her getting fired for that to me feels like the football coach's son who called, was it Shador Sanders?
Yeah,
the prank call Shador. Like the dad has no idea that his son is going to go do that.
I don't think there are any repercussions for the dad. They just said it in a public apology.
Right. As I agree, there shouldn't be. That's just the kid being dumb.
Well, I think the kid was using her account.
Right. So, and in that situation, the kid used his dad's account to like
they found
access the numbers and stuff. Yeah.
But I think this probably had to do something directly with inventory and products and profit and loss type stuff. Whereas, there's 100 missing pairs every single time.
It's like a bit. Oh, I mean, if it's that many, I was picturing it being like two pairs of shoes.
No, it's hundreds of pairs.
Maybe we should call it FBI territory on that one. That's crazy. Oh wow.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's hundreds of pairs of Jordan 1s that he's using Nike discount. So she had to be in on it because there's no way you can go on the corporate Nike account. I've been on the Nike like team site where you can order stuff bulk. I mean,
yeah, I was picturing like a box or two of shoes showing up a month at their house to where I'm like, she can be like, yeah, I work for Nike. Of course he's getting shoes. But when there's 200 boxes showing up at your house, you know what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, he's had to be just getting directly from the warehouse.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't hire her again. That's a crazy hire.
So now she's the VP. She went from the VP at Nike of whatever, I don't know what division she was over, but now she's the president of Foot Locker.
Which at the end of the day, though, all right, hear me out. That's basically what Foot Locker does. They buy these shoes cheaper and sell them. They're like, hey, she's actually really good at what we do.
That's true.
So
I mean, it could be good marketing.
Yeah, it's kind of like when the FBI hires former hacking criminals. They're like, well, they're really good at hacking, so.
Yeah, they have an in. But yeah, very interesting. That's been in the sneaker business today.
That's crazy. So I, on my Instagram story, I guess this was a week and a half ago, posted a story, and it was the most replies I have ever gotten on my personal Instagram story. It had over 200 replies.
Yeah, you live for Instagram replies.
I mean, it gets me going. It gets the conversation going. But all I asked was, I don't have an NFL team that I cheer for. Who should I cheer for?
Which doesn't make any sense because you grew up in Georgia for what, 10, 12 years?
14.
Okay, 14 years, which is an hour and a half away from the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah.
And you've lived in Nashville, Tennessee for the past 6 years.
Yeah.
Which is home to the Titans. You could probably take 2 driver swings and get a golf ball from your house to the Tennessee Titans stadium.
Right. And I have an answer to that. But so I was born in Tennessee, in East Tennessee. My parents are from Alabama. I grew up in Georgia as an Auburn fan. And so I never really felt like this emotional tie to the state of Georgia when I was growing up because I was an Auburn fan and Alabama. Like we just didn't care about pro sports as much.
Which we didn't. When you live in Auburn or Athens or Tuscaloosa, the only thing you care about is SEC
college
football. Yeah.
Absolutely. And I grew up kind of cheering for the Panthers because after 2010 when Cam Newton went to the Panthers, it was like, yeah, I got my first NFL hat.
But I think that's the issue with you too. Is like, oh, I'm a huge LeBron fan, so I'm gonna cheer for whoever LeBron's on. I'm a huge Cam Newton fan. I'm gonna cheer for whoever like Cam's on. But instead of just picking a team and like sticking with it,
right? But I feel like that's got to kind of be an emotional thing.
Do you know what they call that?
Would you say bandwagon?
A bandwagon fan.
Bandwagon would be, oh, this team's good, I'm gonna cheer for them. Versus, oh, I like that player. Like that's
this
not
player's
bandwagon.
good. I'm gonna cheer for him no matter what.
But that was, I mean, you gotta like that's like you can cheer for, like you can be excited that the Eagles do well right now because you like Jalen Hurts because he played at Bama.
But I'm not an Eagles fan. I'm a Falcons fan because I grew up in Georgia watching the Falcons play.
Right. So whether you agree on that or not, that was the situation I was in. I didn't have an NFL team. I did have some that I knew I would single out that I'm like, I'm not cheering for these guys. I know I don't want to cheer for the Patriots. For some reason, I just grew up not liking the Patriots. I knew that. I think my other team was, I don't remember the other ones I said I wasn't going to cheer for. I don't feel tied to the Eagles, but basically I posted that, had more story responses ever. And I think I've finally made a decision. I've narrowed it down to 3 teams that I'm like, if these teams are playing, I'll cheer for them. So, like you said, living in Tennessee, I can always default to the Titans. I don't think it's considered bandwagoning if I ever cheer for the Titans.
No, you've lived in Tennessee for 6 years.
I've lived
in
here.
Nashville.
If they're doing good, I'm like, that's my home team. I can cheer
that's
for
the thing.
them.
That's called bandwagon. If they're doing good, I'm rooting for them. If they're doing
no,
bad,
I'm saying if they're. I'm saying if they're doing good, it's not bandwagon because I live here and I would just want my state to do
All
well.
right, next team.
Other 2 teams, it's between the Bills and Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, I just kind of feel in my heart a little bit. It's like a beach team. The Buccaneers, I think just the aura around the team with like pirates and stuff, I think that's fun. Also, we have almost family member that plays for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So them and then the Bills. And I think just from being around Dawson and my brother-in-law is a big Bills fan, my sister's a big Bills fan, just feels like family a little bit. So that's my 3 teams. I got Tampa Bay, I got Bills, and I got the Titans.
Okay.
How do we feel about it?
I think you should only be cheering for two teams, either the Falcons or the Titans.
That's the only one?
Those are your only two
and
options.
so are you Falcons through and
Yeah.
through?
I'm a Falcons fan.
Okay, ride or die. I like it.
And then I'm a somewhat Broncos fan since I worked for the Broncos.
Right, and that's okay. You can be a Broncos fan, and you worked for them.
Well, I worked for them. That's a real tie. Not because, it's a beach team, I like the Bucks. Like, no, I worked for the Broncos. I was on the sideline at the Broncos working for them. It's like, that's why I'm a Broncos fan. I was invested in the team. I was part of the organization.
So what if you grew up in Alabama? Who do you have? Are you just not allowed to cheer for a team?
Well, you mean you could cheer for a team that's close to you. Like, you have to have a reason to be a fan, in my opinion.
And well, you're saying you have to have a good enough reason for your approval. So like
It looks like some tie to a team. It's like I'm not just going to be some random. I'm a Cleveland Indians fan because some random team. Like, I don't understand fans like that.
Well, I guess it's like at some point they're all. Well, there's always some sort of reason, right? You're just saying it has to be a good enough reason in your mind. Like,
yeah, it's a legitimate reason to be a fan, not just because I like the beach. I'm going to be a Buccaneers fan.
Well, there's lots of beach teams, but I said Buccaneers because we got family there, and I do like the aura around like the fandom.
I just think it's unique because you live in Nashville. You just got a number 1 draft pick quarterback.
Yeah,
Like,
which is like I'm happy. I want them to do well. I can cheer for them to do well.
it's just interesting how you've just. The thing is also is like you don't actually watch the games. Like, you won't watch any of the NFL games regardless.
I watched one last night, but it's only because I put $20 on the Vikings.
So that's the thing is like even when you say all this, like you didn't even watch the Auburn game. You were watching the USF game.
I watched the Auburn game. No, I watched every snap of the Auburn game. I was watching both.
I'm gonna pull up the exact text. I'm not even watching the Auburn game right now.
Well, it was the fourth quarter. It was like the last 2 minutes of USF. Basically, I just
That's
missed
the thing is
kickoff.
you'll say like you're the big fans of whatever, but you actually don't watch.
Compared to some people,
Yeah,
for
for
sure.
sure.
Like some people are like, I'm canceling everything on Saturday. If you've got a wedding, I'm not coming because I'm watching Auburn play football. Like,
But I think if you pick a team, you actually have to be invested and watch these games.
right, and I do. I watch all the Auburn games.
No, I'm saying NFL team.
Okay, well, yeah. So I need to watch every Tampa Bay game this year.
If you're a
I'm gonna be
fan, you got So
Okay.
you're picking the Bucks.
But yeah, I told those are my three
You can't
teams.
have 3 teams. You
You can only have 2.
No, you have to pick one.
But you have
No,
2
I'm a Falcons fan.
and Broncos. You just
No,
said
I said
that.
my NFL team. I'm from Georgia. I'm from an hour away from Atlanta. Grew up watching Michael Vick and the Falcons and work done. I'm a Falcons fan, but I worked for the Broncos, so I don't watch all the Broncos games. I watch every single Falcons game. Yes.
So you're saying, but that's what I'm saying. That's also a lot of time. Like I can't just go watch every game
Why?
because there are different nights of the week. We got stuff going on.
So that's what I'm saying. You're a fair weather fan.
Well, it's not fair weather. I mean, Tampa Bay's not very good right now, right?
No, they're pretty decent. I mean, Baker has like
Really?
second.
Yeah.
Had the second most yards in the NFL last year. They're playing well. They got Mike Evans, Bucky Irving. Can you name any 3 other players besides Baker, Bucky, or Mike Evans?
Graham Barton.
The guy that's not on the practice squad.
Graham Barton is starting.
I thought you said, was that guy that you knew?
That's my brother-in-law. He's about to be.
Okay, outside of Graham Barton.
Nope.
What about on the Titans?
Who's the quarterback we just drafted?
This is all on you. I even said his name earlier.
I'm a new fan. I guess it's gonna take
All
me
right,
a minute.
so
to
what
know
about
the
the
team.
Bills outside of Dawson?
I absolutely can. The quarterback,
All right, say his name.
Josh Allen.
All
There
right.
we go. Took me a second.
You need one more on the Bills.
I have to have one more.
Yeah, so 3. This is what I'm saying. Like, I don't think you're actually a football fan because you don't watch football.
Well, I would say, like, some people are followers and some people are fans. I'm just a fan.
I'm just a fan.
But Falcons, you know y'all's players, right?
Yeah, because I grew up watching the Falcons.
Right. So you're more of a follower than a fan. A fan's just like, cool, that's fun. I'll go cheer for them.
Okay.
A follower's like, I know the squad.
But I think once you become a fan, you need to know the teams, like the players, and know what's going on in the season. Like, oh, we actually won last night.
But there's so many levels to that, right? Like,
So then why do you want to pick a team if you're not very invested?
because it would make it fun. It would make it fun to be like, oh, Tampa Bay's playing tomorrow night. Yeah, I would watch that game.
Yeah, I watched 2 minutes of it.
Whatever, dude. I mean, I watched the whole Vikings game last night. Yeah, because I had $20 on it. Which I'll say that when you bring,
Do you know who the Vikings quarterback is?
yeah, just from watching him last night.
Who is it?
I don't remember his name.
Do you know
White
who
kid.
the
Colthorpe or something like that.
No. Do you know who the Bears quarterback is?
Caleb Wilson. Yeah.
No.
Caleb something. He
You
looks
tell
like
me.
Caleb. That's the Titans guy.
No.
It's the
No.
guy that played for USC. Who is it?
Caleb Williams.
Williams. Okay, I wasn't that far off, dude. That's
So
just.
you said who
that's
was
just
who was
CTE
the
brain.
Vikings quarterback? You said
It's like Colthorpe or something like that. It's a
No.
white guy.
No. JJ McCarthy.
McCarthy. That's Colthorpe McCarthy. Same thing. That's another
See,
generic. I'm new to this, bro. I'm a new fan. It's okay.
This is crazy because you played college football.
Right, which that's why it's weird to me to like be devout followers, to be like locked into the transfer portal and stuff. I'm like, those are just 18-year-old kids. Why are grown men so invested in this 18-year-old kid's life? It's a lot.
So you want to be invested now?
I'm
in the
I'm
NFL?
not going to be diehard for anybody. It's more just like, cool, I'll pick a team and I'll run with it. I'll like, if they're playing, I'll be like wanting them to win. That's it. It doesn't have to be that deep. It's all just for entertainment at the end of the day anyway. It's just like whoever.
But do you
I'm
feel like
doing
you
that.
have? Do you feel like when you bet on a team, you'll watch them?
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you're gonna put money on every single Bucks game?
No, maybe, I don't know. After last night, I put 20 down on the Vikings to win, and I made 50 because they were the underdog. And so now I've got $50 that, sure, the next 5 Tampa Bay games, I'll put $10 on them.
Okay, we'll see.
Which that makes it fun to me. Doing the betting, if it's like you and a buddy playing to put some money on it, it makes it more fun to watch the game for sure. Because I didn't give a rip about Vikings, and then last night I've got $10 on it, so I'm like, yeah, come on.
Well, I do think it's different of like people just enjoying watching football. It's like you just like I enjoy watching football, so I'm gonna watch a football game.
Yeah, I do too. To like, but not to the point where I'm like, friends are hanging out. I'm gonna say no to hanging out with friends because I want to stay home and watch a game.
Yeah,
It's more just priorities.
I'm the same way too. Like I'm not gonna go just like at the Alabama game. I was out on the boat on lake.
Yeah,
It's like, but I just think it's like you're not gonna, if there's a good football game on and there's something like you're not just gonna like watch the football game.
yeah. Again, it just
Yeah.
depends on what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is fine. That's okay. It's okay for
It's
me
just
to-
interesting to see like a college football player not be like super invested or like prioritize football.
Because that's what it is. For me, it's just the shine is worn off a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, as a kid, you're growing up, and it's like Auburn football players are like heroes. And then once you're on the inside of it, and you probably saw this too from being in working for the team, it's kind of like, oh, they're just people.
Yeah, I never understand like the starstruck part
Yeah.
of it because I was always with the players and always around
Yeah.
Coach Saban and the famous people. Like I don't see NFL players or celebrities as
Yeah.
like, oh my
all
gosh,
just
I'm gonna
people.
get on my knees for him. Like I've never seen it like that.
Yeah.
Like get on your knees and praise him. What do you mean?
Yep. But there are certain players that I'm like, that's cool. If I ran into him, it'd be cool to grab a picture with him. Like Cam Newton. If I run into him again, it'd be like, I'm gonna go say hey because it's a big deal. He's the legend.
I don't think I'll take a picture with Cam.
That makes sense. You're an Alabama fan. So we got potentially invited to go tour Auburn's facility. Would you want to go do that?
No.
Really?
Mm-mm.
See, I would want to do Bama's just because it's so
Bama's
cool.
is awesome.
So is Auburn's. Auburn's is newer than Bama's. You actually wouldn't even want to go.
Not at all. There's not a piece of me that wants to go walk around Auburn.
How are you? You're
I'm
trolling
being
me,
dead
dude.
serious.
Really?
Mm-mm. Don't want to go.
You're gonna make me go do that by myself?
Yeah, you'll just have a day out there at Auburn. It'll be fun for you.
That's so sad, bro. It'd be so fun. What if before the Alabama game, we did a video where we were touring Auburn and Alabama? We showed golf and we showed the football.
Yeah,
just to kind of
you
lead
come
up.
with me to the Alabama one. You can do the Auburn by yourself.
Bro, that's fricked up, man. That's come on, dude. That's just good friend stuff to go have a good time. Actually, I can't tell if you're trolling me or not right now.
I would not step onto Auburn's campus ever again.
It's because you're a real follower. I'm pissed right now, dude. I'm gonna go and hang out.
You go watch that 3-7 football team play, and I'll be back watching the Crimson Tide play.
Dude, you're gonna eat your words this year, bro. I'm telling you.
You know we're favored to win every single game the rest of the season. Yeah,
Who's making that?
Vegas.
list?
The Vegas knows what they're doing.
Did they have y'all favored to win the first one?
Who do y'all play
They
next?
wouldn't be wrong again. I think we have another tune-up game.
Another cupcake. We play Wisconsin.
They pretty good?
I mean, it's better than freaking San Diego State JUCO team.
Okay, you know what I didn't know, and you probably knew this. I didn't realize that Nebraska as a program is like one of the more historical football programs.
For sure.
I had no. They're like kind of the Alabama of the Big 12,
Yeah.
Big 10, whatever it is now.
Nebraska it's like a blue blood for college football.
Yeah, I guess because maybe like the last 10 years or so they just haven't been much. But I didn't realize there's so much history. You know they've sold out. What is it? Every single football game.
What else are you gonna do in Nebraska?
Exactly.
Think about that.
That's so true. There's nothing
What
to do
else are you
except
gonna
hang
do
out
in
in
Nebraska?
cornfields. Like, yeah, we'll go to the game.
Yeah,
It's like the Texas football where it's like, yeah,
I
the
don't know,
high
but
school.
I think there's more stuff to do in Texas than there is in Nebraska.
I just mean like high school football in Texas. They're like, it's bigger here, but it's like, yes, because there's nothing to do. You're in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, you're going to go watch the high school football game.
See, I disagree because I think Texas is just like a big college football or just a football state. There's a lot of stuff to do in Texas, even in the Austin and Houston areas where the Texas is massive.
Right. I'm just talking about out in those country towns.
Okay.
But yeah, no, Nebraska is a big deal. I'm kind of like the guy that rents our basement from us, Chris. He's awesome, and he's from the middle of nowhere in Nebraska, and he's kind of attuned me to the lore of Nebraska football.
Is that why he's 5'4"? Because he's from Nebraska?
Yeah, all the cornfield spray stuff. That's crazy to say. I hope he doesn't see that.
He speaking of friends, this is something that came up. We were playing with Logan at Macklemore. He said on par threes he never uses one of his own tees. He'll always use a broken tee.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do that as well, or will sometimes you bring your own tee?
Did you see the picture of the 1, 2, 3, 4? Which one do you pick?
It's like a full tee, a broken tee, a shorty, and then probably like a tiny little like stub.
Yeah, I would. First, I look for a tee that's broken. That's probably about that length. Good size tee. Or if there's one that's broken but not fully ripped off, I'll rip it off and then use that one.
But you'll never bring a fresh tee to the par 3 tee box?
If I have a fresh tee and I've got two in my pocket, I'll break my tee and stick it in the ground.
So you will use a fresh one, but
I'll break it.
Yeah, but you'll break it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Only if there's not one laying around. But I prefer to grab one laying around. Do you not do that?
I try to use a tee that's on the ground already.
Yeah.
But if I have a fresh tee, if it's a small one, I'll use a brand new one. But like Logan will never bring a fresh tee with him to a par 3.
So what if he gets up there and there's not a broken one?
I think he just puts it on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, if there's not a tee up there, I would grab one of mine and break it probably.
Mm.
Yeah, let us know. That's actually apparently a hot topic in the golf
Speaking of
world.
hot topics, can we please? There's two things that I think need to change. Playing a ball out of a divot.
Oh, okay.
What?
I thought you were going to say about me. Like,
Well, that's a laundry list.
Oh gosh.
No, I'm just saying in golf.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's like watching football or baseball. Like you want to watch the best players be the best that they can be.
Mm-hmm.
Let's make sure they have the balls in the divot. Let's make sure it's out of the divot.
Yeah, that would be like if there's a scuffed baseball, they give the pitcher a new one.
Brand new one.
Yeah, totally.
But some people would disagree and say like the pitchers want the scuffed baseball because it makes it move more.
Yeah.
But same for like the footballs. Like we're not giving them a brand new football out of the box to use.
Mm-hmm.
It's like all like prepped up and ready to like it's so you perform better.
100%. In the NBA, if the sole of your shoe rips off, they're not like, oh, you got to play with that shoe.
Well, it's even you remember when Steph Curry was bouncing the ball and he like saw the dead spot in the court.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, we got to fix this before the game.
Absolutely.
So they got to make sure everything's in pristine condition.
Yeah.
Same thing with football field. There's like a turf line that falls up or gets pulled up. They'll go fix it before the game.
Absolutely.
So why is golf not like that?
And also, why, like, it's the PGA Tour. Why are there unfilled divots in the first place?
Well, they're not going to fill any of a 18-hole match and there's 50 players playing. The first foursome that goes out, they're hitting usually where the ball lands. So no one's filling in the divot real quick.
Yeah, but but think about it. If it's a PGA Tour event, realistically, you just need two guys with sandbags on each hole.
But even if they do that, would you think that would be even harder if you're filling it in with the sand and the ball lands in the sand? Then you're like kind of hitting
but that's what
sand shot.
Like if they're doing that and you're landing in the sand, you should be able to because
I'm not saying actually in the sand. Like your ball rolls into a divot that's been filled with the green fertilizer sand.
Yeah. Yeah, so and I'll reference when we played with Grant, and he was talking about like, oh, but how do you determine what a divot is? Like, is that a divot? And I was like, no, it's a ball mark. And he's like, well, is that a divot? I'm like, but if you have people filling in every time, you know specifically, like, that's a divot because I just watched him hit out of it and I went and filled it.
Yeah.
So it's like if someone lands in it, that's clearly a divot. I just filled, bump it a ball length to the side. Yeah, I don't think you should be hitting out of divots either.
Same thing with the whole rangefinder thing. Like, who are we talking with that said it wouldn't speed up the pace of play?
Taylor Crosby.
Yeah, but I feel like it would give them the most accurate distance. You just zap it; it shows you slope.
Yeah.
How would that not be more accurate than a caddy walking off and pacing it off?
Absolutely.
I don't get that.
Yeah, and the slope thing is interesting too. Should you be able, because in like high school golf matches, they can use a rangefinder but can't use slope, right?
Well,
I think that's right.
I know in some tournaments
College.
you can't play slope, but if you're wanting to see the best golf, you wanting the players to perform the best, like let's give them a rangefinder with slope. Might be a hot take. There's purists out there like play the ball in the divot, play it as it lies, no clean and replays, no rangefinders, walk the course.
Yeah, and it's also like to what extent do you keep that train going, you know? Because if you're like, oh, well, you should be able to have slope, then it's like, oh, well, you should be able to have non-conforming golf balls that don't spin or that go way further, and then you could go like metal spikes and like there's so many things that you can kind of keep up in the ante on with that, where it's like, at what point is the game of golf just changing so much to where it's like.
But if you think of other sports like baseball, it's all changed. They used to use drop 5 bats in college, and now it's drop 3, and then they changed from the really hot bats to BB core. NFL, they got rid of the kickoff. I mean, there's always evolving rules.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I feel like there's not really evolving rules in golf.
That's true. No, that's valid. That's valid. But is that a good thing? Like the NFL, watching that Vikings game the other day, I understand like wanting players to be safe, but in my mind, and this is as a football player who had to stop playing because I had too many brain injuries, in my mind, that's part of the game. Like that's why
I think it's different. Just like for football, this is people's mental and physical health on the line.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think in golf, playing out of a divot is someone's getting CTE from that.
No, totally. But like when the football, I watched this game the other day, and it's like I understand you're trying to protect the quarterback, but a Vikings player literally runs at the quarterback with his hands up, hits him right as he releases the ball, and it wasn't like he ducked his head into him or it was malicious. It was literally face mask to face mask, and that's a penalty.
Yeah, they're trying to protect the money makers, the quarterbacks.
Right, but it's like there's got to be some level of risk involved there where you're like, yeah, I'm putting $20 million into this quarterback, but he's playing football.
It's just like why LeBron gets every single foul call on him, because he's the face of the NBA. You can't have the face of the NBA not getting foul calls.
If that were true, I would agree with you.
So that's what they're doing. Like the face of the NFL are quarterbacks.
Okay, I understand that now. If they're like,
so you don't want four NFL backup quarterbacks playing because they all have CTE.
Okay, I understand that, and that has nothing to do with.
They got to protect their brand, and they're like, you have Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen and Baker Mayfield and Kyler Murray. They're all hurt, and you have freaking
bunch of backups.
Yeah, bunch of backups playing, then it's no fun to watch.
So this is my question though: is it working? Is the NFL viewership getting? If Taylor Swift didn't come along and help out the NFL's viewership,
that's what the thing is. They need to have like Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift, Olivia Rodrigo, like all of them start marrying NFL football players. Josh Allen and Haley Steinfeld, like people are catching on to it.
They got to get the players in the media more, yeah.
Or just bring in other influences into the NFL and just put them up in a press box and just get some attention.
Have them get shown.
Yeah,
like us. I'm sure we'll help out the NFL viewership a lot.
There's freaking Kai Cenat up in the press box.
Has he done that yet? Is that
No,
a thing?
I'm just saying, if you just brought him up there, people would be like, oh my gosh.
There's got to be, at some point they got to realize like the older generation is going to die eventually. We need the young guys to get in on football.
Well, I think exactly that's what we can talk about this. That's what they've done. They had the first NFL game strictly on YouTube.
On YouTube. Bro, the amount of viewers on that live stream, it was like over 10 million viewers at a time.
And it was interesting as well, because they had the main feed on YouTube, and then they also had multiple side channels hosting with like iShowSpeed and 2 or 3 other Brazilian YouTubers that were hosting as well, because it was in Brazil. Wasn't it? Or was it Mexico? Where was that? Anyways, it was not in the United States.
Central or South America,
San Paulo, wherever that is.
Brazil.
Brazil?
Don't hold me to that, but I think it's Brazil.
Yeah, but I think that's what they're trying to do now is they're evolving. But that's also the frustrating thing too is like, okay, certain nights it's just going to be on YouTube. Certain nights it's just going to Amazon Prime. Certain nights it's on like there's 3 or 4 different services now that are only doing day and night games for the NFL. And you're like, well, I got to subscribe to everything.
Yeah, now I'm paying $40 a month of memberships to watch every.
I guess
NFL
minus
game.
YouTube because that's free. But
yeah,
if old geezers don't know how to download an app. So
hey, I finally paid for YouTube TV, so I'm not stealing your account anymore.
That's nice. I'm not getting kicked off.
Yeah.
So are hazelnuts something you're allergic to?
Allegedly.
I've never seen a hazelnut out in the wild. Have you?
What if they're not real? Are hazelnuts real?
This is Mr. Beast.
That looks so
His
yummy.
new Feastables. It's creamy hazelnut. It's like peanut butter cups, but they're made with hazelnut.
Should I risk it? We're so far from the hospital.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't think I should risk it. I'm so close. That looks so good. I'm just gonna. Dang, there's even 2 of them in there.
Yeah.
You gotta give it 0 to 10 rating. Also, in your mind right now, what is 10? What's 10 on the scale of candy for you? Chocolate candy for you?
Well, I think this is similar to a peanut butter cup, but it's like with Nutella in the middle. So I've actually never had anything like this. Have you ever had?
Are you a big Nutella guy?
I don't love Nutella.
Okay. So this is probably not gonna rank.
I
Super
mean,
high for
no,
you.
it's not. I like the regular peanut butter cups the most. The regular Feastables peanut butter cups are
Is that 10?
Or 9 out of 10s for me.
Is there a 10 in your mind that you know of?
No, I haven't found the perfect chocolate to peanut butter ratio cup yet.
I'm
I'm sure it's out there.
So Feastables, the peanut butter one, better than
Reese's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But this.
So 8 out of 10 is probably Reese's. 9 out of 10 is the Feastables peanut butter. That is what?
A 4.
Oh, you're not even like I would choose this.
I wouldn't get it. I would much rather have peanut butter. I like the chocolate peanut butter flavor more than Nutella. It's just like I'm eating a gob of Nutella.
Yeah,
That's what
which
it
you're
tastes
not a
like.
big rich chocolate guy.
I like chocolate, but it's just like chocolate and chocolate. I want like peanut butter and chocolate.
Dude, Nutella is like all they have anywhere in Europe. Everything is Nutella in Europe. It's really interesting. It was like somehow Nutella just came along and was like, we're gonna lock down the entire chocolate market in all of Europe.
Which is interesting because it's not made from cocoa.
No, it's just
Cacao
nuts.
beans. Yeah, it's just hazelnut.
I wonder if there's just a lot of nuts over there. Pause.
Cocoa butter in it. I was wrong.
If you're golfing and you look at the tee time and it's wide open, would you rather play the 9 holes or 18 holes completely by yourself, or would you rather be paired up with 3 randoms?
By myself.
Really?
Yeah.
And is that just because you don't want to risk being with someone annoying?
Or just like for a time factor, I know I could probably play by myself in 3 hours or less. And then if I'm playing with 3 other people, it's going to be a 4.5 hour round.
So what if it was one other person?
Yeah, that's fine. I just think I don't mind playing with one other person, but 3 other people, and just like,
Yeah. You're just kind
Kinda a
of
lot.
waiting around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
how do you feel on that?
3 is a lot. I would rather play with me and 1 random than just me by myself.
Yeah, I agree.
Really? Okay, cool. Yeah.
But I enjoy playing golf by myself too.
Yeah, it's just peaceful.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. But sometimes having a random, especially like in Nashville, the muni courses where you can just go pay $13 and walk 9 holes, you'll get paired with I've made a good amount of friends just out there walking paired up with one other person. It's pretty fun. And that's what's funny about Nashville is it could be you and just some random guy that works for Deloitte, or it could be, some famous musician that just wanted to go get 9 holes in. And you're like, oh, that's funny. I'm playing with Sam Hunt right now. That's weird. Yeah.
I didn't think Sam Hunt would be playing a $13 municipal course.
I wouldn't think so either. I got paired up with a guy named Will Anderson. You remember the band Parachute?
No. Will Anderson's the defensive end on the Texans.
Same, except like 5'8" and white and a pop rock singer.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, but just like guys like that, where now he's a buddy of mine, where it's like you just kind of get paired up with people. And I think that's a thing too in Nashville. If you're playing golf at 11 a.m. on a Thursday, it's probably going to be someone in the entertainment industry.
Or just retired.
Yeah. But yeah, it's pretty fun. I like playing with randoms. You make some friends. Clearly, I mean, our channel is, for a lot of it, centered around randoms, yeah. It's funny how many comments we get on videos that are not staged at all, where people are like, gosh, this is so staged. And then sometimes when it is someone that we've like asked to meet us there to do a video, no one says anything about it being staged.
People are just always gonna have something to say, regardless of it. That's the thing. Is
That's
like,
facts.
no matter what we do, it's just like that one guy's always messaging us, "Hey, come play with us, come play with us, come play with us." Like, let's do a
That
random
one
match.
guy?
And then he's like, the next day we didn't answer him. He's like, "Oh, you guys are."
That was hilarious,
like,
bro.
okay, dude.
It's like, all right. That's like the guy that hits on a girl like 7 times and then she turns them down and she's like, "You're ugly anyway." It's like, you thought I
I
was
would
hot.
never want to date you, you big fat blah blah.
Yeah,
I'm like,
dude,
okay,
it's
you
like,
just got
bro.
your feelings hurt. But also, guys, if y'all are messaging us on Instagram, we're getting hundreds of message requests a day, and we have someone that manages our social media too. So half times we're not even reading it, so we don't really know.
But we try to go through and read and reply to some of them. But like, yeah, if we don't respond, it's not personal.
Half time we don't even see it.
Yeah, but we're trying, but it is a lot. But which is cool. It's cool that we've kind of become the guys that like someone's at a course and they think like, oh, what if the Divot Dudes show up right now? How far would I tell them I'm hitting my driver? Like, that's a pretty cool thing that people are going to their golf rounds thinking that we might show up, because we actually might.
If you're in the Nashville area, probably a lot greater chance,
Definitely,
than some random state outside of Nashville or Tennessee.
Think about how funny that is, though. We have gone to film in like Utah at some uni course there. Some guy's like, "What the heck is the chances of this happening are so low?" But it happens.
If you're in probably like in Nebraska, Iowa, South Dakota, North Dakota, Wisconsin, you're probably not going to see us.
Chances are low,
Chances
unless
are
one of
very
these
low.
comments are some course we look up and we're like, we got to see that course.
Yeah, but that's a 5% chance.
5%, maybe lower than 5%.
You never know.
But it's gotta be somebody though.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah. So we're playing today. What do you think you're gonna shoot?
So I moved a lot of stuff in the storage unit yesterday.
Back's hurting.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for like a solid 86.
That'd be good. I just want to break 90, bro. I gotta get some good momentum going. It's been a rough week for your boy. I'm only hitting mini driver today.
That's fair. I like that play though.
Yeah, me too. All right, let's get out there.
All right, we'll see y'all later. Until
We'll
next time.
report back next week and see what we both shot.